Wow, I mean, wow, what a chapter. Bro, I've been watching this damn anime since 2012. I was 11 years old, and my goodness, to see how far Luffy and the Straw Hats have come, it's just emotional, man. Let's talk about chapter 1001. So the chapter begins with Kaido asking Luffy, even though he got his ass beat, he's still saying he will be Fire King. And we also see that Luffy's Red Rock attack from last chapter actually had an impact and hurt Kaido. This is big. I don't know about you guys, but for me, the only way that Kaido's defeat will make sense, in my opinion, is if Luffy unlocks Gear 5th, right? That's the only way that will make sense. But getting back into the chapter, then we got Zoro, Law, Kid, and Killer's reaction to Luffy landing a punch. Zoro and Eustace Kid are amazed over the type of haki Luffy uses. Zoro mentions if that's the new haki Luffy had learned, and Kid more surprised that Luffy actually landed a punch, while Killer is just glad because Luffy landed a punch, that they finally now have a chance. Bruh, Killer is just happy they got somewhat a chance, while you got Law telling Luffy that he's not gonna let it slide this time. What that means, we find out later, is that basically he is sick of following Luffy's order. Don't worry, we'll get into that in a little bit. But next we have Kaido comparing Luffy to Roger, Odin, Shanks, Rock, D, Sebek, asking himself whether Luffy is indeed one of the very few strong people who can actually hurt him, and he smirks a little bit. Guys, now this changes everything. The fact Kaido actually has put Luffy in a category with absolute monsters. We're not talking about right hand Yonko, right? We're not talking about like someone like Katakuri or Ben Beckman. We are talking about actual legends. That is something that should not be taken lightly at all. Then with a smirk, Kaido tries to one-shot Luffy again using the same attack he did before. And even though Kaido lands the attack, Luffy doesn't get one-shotted. Kaido tells Luffy he is putting up a good fight this time. Then Big Mom tries to go after Luffy, in which then Zoro, the absolute GOAT, defends his captain by using Kinemans attack, claiming it's mine now. Wow, I am out of breath. This chapter is pure hype, y'all. Let's get back to it. With Luffy's guard down, Kaido tries to attack Luffy, in which Law saves Luffy using shambles. Then, in my opinion, one of the funniest dialogues happens between Luffy, Law, and Kid. So you got Law telling Luffy, just so you know Luffy, I had already planned to move Kinemon and the others before you told me to do it. Okay Law, sure buddy, of course you did. Then Kid clowns Law, telling him, and here I thought you had become one of Straw Hat's servants. Bro, this man Kid hasn't done anything, right? Anything in the new world but get his ass beat and taken L's after L's, but he is out here still cocky as hell, right? Clowning and trolling. Then Big Mom uses Prometheus to fire a fireball attack, and Luffy, Law, and Kid legit take the attack head on. Then Zoro and Killer, by the way, I love how all the captains are together. And then we got over here Killer and Zoro just vibing, respecting their captains and staying out of their way, like letting their captains have a moment. Then Killer and Zoro slash Kaido. Now even though it didn't do any damage, it is important to note that Zoro says that he needs to release more of Enma's power. So basically this meant for me that Zoro is gonna end up playing a major role in the end game of how Kaido is defeated. Then we get an epic stare down between Kaido versus Luffy, Kid, and Law, and Luffy goes Gear 4th and uses Gomu Gomu no Gongang. Probably butchered that, but whatever. And we got Law using Room, and Kid uses Punk Fights, basically a weird robot thingy attack, and they actually land their attacks. Suddenly Kaido transforms into a dragon, and sadly that's where the chapter ends. Guys, this chapter was epic. In my opinion, last chapter was better because of the hype of chapter 1000, right? And the title being Straw Hat Luffy. Also Luffy landing an attack at Kaido, claiming in the process that he will become Fire King in the process. Nothing will ever beat that for me. But that being said, we learned a lot in this chapter. First, Kaido putting Luffy in the category, although he said maybe, but he still did, in the category of Rocks, Sebek, Roger, Whitebeard, Shanks, and Odin, absolute monsters in their own right. 2. Zoro has a way more power to draw from Enma. And finally, 3. The Law isn't a Straw Hat. I'm kidding about the third one, obviously. But I really enjoyed this chapter, guys. It was so funny. The back and forth between Luffy, Kid, and Law before and insanely powerful opponents like Kaido and Big Mom, two emperors, how they can just joke in front of such a dire situation. I really enjoyed that. Overall, I give this chapter a solid 8 out of 10. Also, did anyone else notice how irrelevant Big Mom was in this chapter? It almost feels like Kaido is the most powerful foe here, and obviously we know that, right? We know that Kaido is way stronger than Big Mom, right? But man, it was so funny how Zoro at first just easily deflects her attack, and then Luffy, Law, and Kid legit took her attack head on while literally clowning each other. Bro, like Big Mom, what is going on? With that, guys, I'll end the video here. Leave a like if you've enjoyed the video and expect a video every day, anime related video. Currently my favorite animes are Attack on Titan, One Piece, and Demon Slayer, right? So that's what my channel is kinda, if you wanna say, revolves around. So definitely look out in the future content related to Demon Slayer, obviously One Piece, Attack on Titan. And with that being said, until next time.